aware of Lady of Rage's contribution, which was more than just.
But I know one song.
Which was more than just.
Tell me what it was.
Lady of Rage
she was
solo
the female,
songs.
She was the female representation of the whole.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. Doechii, the genre-defining rapper and rising star, has been named Billboard's 2025 Woman of the Year, capping off an extraordinary year of accolades and groundbreaking achievements. The announcement comes just weeks after she took home both a Grammy and an NAACP Image Award, solidifying her place as one of the most dynamic forces in the music industry today. Doechii's ascent to Woman of the Year is nothing short of remarkable. Just 2 years ago, she was celebrated as the rising star at the 2023 Billboard Women in Music event. Now she joins an elite group of artists, including Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande, who have graduated from rising star to Woman of the Year.
See this Billboard list?
Oh, I saw it. Yeah, it wasn't the worst of lists.
I didn't see it.
I didn't agree with it, but it wasn't the worst. You know, sometimes they'd be so egregious, I'd be like, y'all shouldn't even be allowed to talk about this.
What was the list?
The top 25 women rappers of all time.
Why do we always let them do it to us?
Fuck it.
It's part of our job.
Fuck it.
Yeah. I'm not mad at it. This is early in the show for it, but
I saw the list and then I was like,
These fucking
here we
lists.
go. And then I said, you know what? Fuck it. We'll talk about it. Why not?
What did you think of it, Ice?
I saw some old names that were there that shouldn't be there, and some names that were not there that should have been there.
For me, it was also it was more the order of. I'm trying to pull up a list up now. It was the order of.
I got it.
You got it. Read it was the order of the people for me more than who was on it. Although there were two names I thought should have been on there.
25 is Tierra Whack. 24 is Doechii.
Okay.
23 is Gangsta Boo. 22 is Lady of Rage. 21 is Glorilla. 20 is Moni Love. 19 is Lotto. 18 is Remy Ma. That's some bullshit. Keep going. 17 is Rhapsody. Some more bullshit.
Yeah.
16 is Doja. 15 is Meg. 14 is Left Eye. 13 is Trina. 12 is The Brat. 11 is Cardi. 10 is Foxy Brown.
Oh, that seems a little low too, but carry on.
10 is Foxy. 9 is Eve. 8 is Roxanne Shante. 7 is Salt and Pepper. 6 MC Light. 5 Queen Latifah. 4 Little Kim. 3 Lauryn Hill. What? 3 Lauryn Hill. 2 Missy Elliott and 1 Nicki Minaj. And before we react, let me give you their criteria, because it's always
That's important.
Yeah,
It
okay.
is. All right, so the criteria is body of work / achievements, and they put that as charted singles and albums, gold, platinum certifications. Cultural impact / influence, longevity, lyrics, and flow. That's the criteria to come up with this list.
I'm not mad at Nicki being number one.
And Nicki,
Missy
I'm not
being
mad
number
at,
two.
Nicki is number
I'm
one.
not mad at
I'm
those.
not mad at that.
I'm not mad at those two.
I'm not mad at that.
Lauren, I love Lauren, but
I'm not mad at that.
okay.
Because look who she sits behind.
Okay.
So
I just think she's got more singing songs than she got rapping songs.
Way
so
more.
I wouldn't put her necessarily
Way more.
that high. I would put her on the list, of course.
She'd be high on the singers list,
But see,
with
Yeah.
that same criteria.
her album that she rapped on went diamond.
2 of them.
she has 3 albums that she
I'm about
rapped
to
on.
say.
2 diamond albums.
Right.
Hard to argue against it is all I'm saying.
Cultural impact.
But and I feel like we've done that here before.
Yeah,
that's why I'm
and I would have her on there. I would just have her a little bit lower. That's
would
all
be
I'm
lower.
saying.
Got it.
I'm not saying at the end of the list or
That
anything. I'm
5,
just-
read the 2 right after.
I'm not gonna hold you. It's not a
Kim,
bad 5.
Queen Latifah.
That's why I said
MC Light, Salt and Pepper, Roxanne Shante, E. Foxy Brown is 10. I would have her.
Foxy
higher
Brown
person.
goes way higher, but that top 4, I would just put Foxy in the top 5.
Really?
Foxy, 100%
I agree.
is a top 5.
You can't, because who you gonna take out?
You gotta take out Missy. To me, Missy's too high, but
Hell no, Missy is.
You get what I'm saying? To put Foxy in the top 5, because again, we come from the Foxy era. Who do you take out that top 5? I'm taking
5?
Lauren out.
Who's 5?
Yeah, I'm pushing Lauren back. That's all.
Nicki is 1.
I didn't ask you that. I said who's 5.
No, I'm about to tell you. Nicki
I know
is
who's number 5. Sorry.
Queen Latifah.
Who was number 2?
and see, I can't take.
Can't take Queen Latifah out of that.
But I can't because I'm from New Jersey.
No, not just that. The cultural impact that Queen Latifah, it wouldn't be a bunch of these people if it's no
And
Queen
charting
Latifah.
singles, and I mean, to me, it's just that the same criteria that would push
I'm
Lauren.
from Jersey, so I'm not going to do it with you.
That's fair. I'm from Philly. I'm happy.
I can hear what you're saying, though.
Yeah.
I just feel like whatever criteria pushes Lauren down would also push Left Eye down, would also push Missy down. I'm not I'm not against any of those people. I think they're extraordinary. But I'm just saying, if we're saying Missy's the #2 woman rapper of all time, a lot of her influence was not from the bars. It was from the songs she made. And Missy's is like a all around amazing artist.
Missy deserves all that shit that y'all give Lauren.
Yes, I think that's right. I think that's right. I just don't know if I'd have her as #2 on my rapper list.
Missy ain't done enough rapping at all. All that yeah. With respect to her pen and her albums and her artistry,
Creativity.
That's where she gets to that creativity.
the rapping part. But she raps.
She does rap.
But not enough to be the #2 rapper of all time.
Not exactly.
Is she writing with a pen?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
If she's writing with a pen, you want her before the other rest of them.
Yeah.
Just maybe not as a rapper.
Right.
I don't have no problem with this top 5 shit. My argument comes later in the list. I'm looking for Bahamadia. Like, I'm
Rod
looking
Digger.
say, yeah,
Rod
who-
Digger is the
I was gonna say, who else is left up?
Mia X. I said it
Yeah.
before.
Yeah,
People
thank
laugh at me about it.
I
I'm
don't
looking
play
for names
about
I'm looking for.
the Philadelphia female MCs. I don't play about.
Thank you.
Jean Grey is a
Shauna.
better rapper than half that.
To me,
list.
Jean Grey should be on this
Jean Grey
list,
should
and
be
No
on the
Name
list.
should be on this
And
list.
But when you
Jean
start
Grey
looking at the rest of the criteria,
Shauna.
I understand.
I understand why, but that's why I don't like the criteria. Because Jean Grey, to me, if we just talking about pure talent, this might be another wild take, but
No. She can rap with it.
I don't know anybody on this list that can rap better than Jean Grey, quite frankly.
Rhapsody.
I wouldn't fight that, but I'm saying they in the same conversation.
Jean Grey different.
Jean Grey is different. I don't know nobody that rap better than Jean Grey.
But with the criteria,
get
outside
it.
of bars, you don't have nothing else that's going to meet the criteria.
And that's why I don't love the criteria a little
Gotcha.
bit. You know what I mean?
You know
Because
what I'm
now somebody who's extraordinary rapper like Jean Grey is not on the list.
She's a
Mark,
monster.
who would you take off the list?
I would take off. I hate taking people off because then it seems like a diss.
Not really.
I don't know the girl.
I'm taking Doechii
Like
off the
20.
list. I'll say it.
It's too early.
I'm not taking Doechii
way
off.
too early.
I'm not mad
Way
at that.
too
Tierra
early.
Whack too. I like.
100% has to be off the list. Tierra Whack,
Yes.
I'm not mad at that either.
I
It's
would
too
take Tierra
early
Whack.
for
It's
these
too
people.
early. Yeah, it's too early.
But you can't take Doechii off and leave Lady of Rage on.
I was about to say, yeah.
Wait, why not?
Name, all right, no. Hold on. Somebody name 3 Lady of Rage songs.
Not fair.
Name 2 Lady of
That
Rage
is fair.
songs.
That's actually fair.
It's not
that's
fair.
not
We
fair.
could be aware of Lady of Rage's contribution, which was
I know
more
verses,
than just.
but I know one
Which
song.
was more than just.
Tell me what it was.
Lady of Rage.
She was
solo
the female.
songs.
She was the
She was in
female
a group.
representation of the whole West Coast at one point. Mm-hmm. That's a contribution to hip hop that some of these people have not paid.
Yeah, that's why I think she should be like number 26. I think she,
Lady of Rage make the list just off the Steve Harvey show. Or what-
Afro Puffs.
Whatever the
Rock
fuck.
on with your bad.
I was about to say,
self.
everybody knows Afro Puffs,
Oh,
and you can't
shit.
name another song.
Yo not
Is she
on
from
here.
Farmville, huh? She from
Yo-Yo is another one.
Yo not on here.
Yo, this is what I'm saying. How the fuck, if you talk about West Coast representation of women, it's not
Yeah.
Lady of Rage, it's Yo-Yo.
Name me 2 yo-yo songs.
Lady of Rage got up there because of Death Row. Let's
Name
tell
me
the
2.
truth.
Name me 2 yo-yo songs.
You can't play with my yo-yo.
And
Don't try to play me out.
exactly.
Now she on the I Want to Be Down remix.
Yep.
That's a classic verse.
I be your hotel. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a classic verse. That's 2.
Rage is on.
That's-
Rod
she
Digger
got
should
twice
be
as
on this
many as-
list.
Rod Digger should
Rod Digger should absolutely be on
Rod
the list.
Digger should definitely
Rod
be on
Digger
this list.
definitely needs to be.
Where
Where should
Because she
Remy be
actually
placed?
has some platinum singles, whether it's a
Yeah.
feature or whatever you want to say.
Ass off.
Where do you guys
Yeah.
think that Remy should be placed on this list? Because she's
Higher.
really low.
Higher than 18.
Yeah.
Higher than 18.
Like top 10?
No. But higher than, maybe 11.
I was gonna say maybe around 13, 11, somewhere in there.
Is Roxanne-
Definitely higher than that list though.
Is Roxanne Shante too high?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
I
Respectful.
know.
I hate to say that,
No.
but yes.
Respectfully.
You think she shouldn't be high? You think Foxy Brown should be lower than
Her
Roxanne
impact
Shante?
is major.
We
But
will
I'm
not
telling
spend
you,
another
bro.
5 seconds on Roxanne Shante. There's 2025, almost 2026. I'm just telling y'all.
If
Fair
that's the
enough.
case,
That's why she should be on the list, though.
But listen, if that's the case, then you can't say Salt and Pepper should be 7.
I don't think Salt and Pepper should be 7th.
You bugging, Joe.
I do not think the Salt and Pepper should be above. It's fucked up to say, but you're asking me, and I wouldn't go to Billboard for mine. I would have the argument with people that know the shit. But I'm putting Foxy Brown before Salt and Pepper.
Out your fucks.
I know
I'm
you
not doing
can't.
that.
I
I'm not
didn't
doing
ask
that.
y'all. I know that it's not appropriate to say.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
telling y'all me.
It's not a crazy take, but I don't agree with it. But it's not
Yeah.
crazy.
either.
No. Nope.
Bro, without some of these people, there is no Foxy Brown.
But that's like
And
what
there's
numbers
impact right there.
Well, I'm never taking away from their impact. I don't think that Foxy Brown is off the Salt and Pepper lineage. I don't.
She definitely is.
How?
What are you talking about?
what's the difference? She's a girl rapper. What other way is she off the salt and pepper
Embracing
lineage?
and
Embracing
your sexuality.
Yeah.
Shoop,
You got it.
nigga, shoop.
You got it.
Before,
What a man.
Before that,
No.
even before
And-
that, push
and
it.
we-
Foxy
Not
did
just that,
that.
we talking about
I agree. I'm joking, but no, I don't think they're the same lineage. I think there's a very clear Foxy brand. Like we know who the children of Foxy and Kim are, right? Like it's very clear. We know who the children of Latifah are. I don't see Foxy and Salt and Pepper being in the same lineage, but there is a way that they just open the door for everybody as just pioneers.
And I'll admit that I'm probably way more of a Foxy fan than most.
I love Foxy Brown too,
Bro, but
I think she should be hot.
Salt and
I
Pepper,
think
Salt
she should
and
be
And that
Pepper
last
had
album,
commercial smashes in the early fucking 80s, dog, when females in hip hop wasn't a thing.
Yeah, I mean they got some of the
And
biggest
they got
hits on this list.
longevity. Yeah, like what we talking
Ain't
about?
no hit better than Shoop or what I mean. I mean they still play that shit on TV
Push
now.
it.
Push
it.
What?
Yeah.
Tramp. They have records.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they got a lot of
Record
records.
at the Salt and Pepper.
Let's go, man. And say tramp. They made tramp.
Yeah, man.
I love that song.
But Philly's well represented on this list.
man,
Left Eye,
I agree with
Tierra
you.
Whack.
Bring
I'm
Foxy.
happy with that.
Foxy need to be at least 5.
Parks, I know it's prize big time, but I just want to have a good time. Let's do it. I'm coming. Pause.
What?
Tramp is hard though.
Crazy because I know all the words.
You know the words to this?
Who produced this? Who made this beat?
I'll look it
Dougie
up.
Fresh. This the Dougie
Was it-
Fresh run?
Nah, what's my man
Biz
name?
Markie.